Hey guys, my name is Simpzy and welcome back to some more Total War Attila. We are playing as the Western Roman Empire. So guys, let's get straight and right into it, shall we? Okay. Let's actually quickly recap diplomacy wise. And let's have a look, shall we? So we still currently maintain military alliances with both the Abdanians and the Britons. However, the Gamantians, we're still losing favour with them. Which I don't really know how to fix at the moment. It is falling quite rapidly. Enemies-wise, we're still at war with the Danish separatists. Mostly here, you can see, are actually vassals of the Sassanid Empire, which I need to start saving up some money just to pour money into them, because obviously the Eastern Roman Empire is heavily on the back foot at the moment, and I fear once they fall, they could quite possibly swoop over to my land. So, how much do we have at the moment? 5,000. Oh, I don't know whether or not I should put that back into the economy to fix the public order. I might actually show you the public order. Okay, so it's getting better in Italy. That's why we really want to concentrate. It's okay in this part of France, and Iberia is not looking too bad as well. Obviously, the rest is a bit of a shambles. Not much really else I can do about that. Yeah, maybe I should try save up to negotiate with the Sassanids. Anyway, let's have a look at our military forces. We currently have my spies in the north. And I did recruit a priest, so we might actually get them into the action to increase some public order. Armies-wise, obviously we've got my two generals in Italy, just basically ready to recruit if we need be. I currently have this full stack with Sextus Perennius down in the south at Syracuse, obviously because if you see here, the Sassanids vassals are slowly coming over, just in case the Eastern Roman Empire or Dacia attacks. It's kind of a nice pivotal point here, and we could retake Carthage if we wanted to. In the north, that's that other general. We have, in the far north here, we have Flavius Honorus, the emperor. Over to the left-hand side, we have Sextus here, and then we have my Iberian army trying to keep the public order down, because obviously Iberia is my breadbasket at the moment, so I do need to keep an eye on that. Now, if you have a look at the map, I might even show you the religion. I feel like the religion's kind of hard to see with the stripes, so I don't know if it's just me. But, yeah, it's obviously the mixture between. So, there's the religion, if you're curious about that. Now, looking at the, what do we want to go to? Faction ownership. Now, we're currently neutral with the Burgundians, fuck. We're at war with, yeah, okay, so the Lugians. I think I might send an army north. I'm going to uproot the Scandinavians, because obviously the main problems what we're having with our empire at the moment is rebels here, obviously, and rebels here, and just rebels propping up all over the empire. The occasional full stack coming down and taking a province here or there. I'm thinking of sending one up, being a little bit ambitious. From what I've noticed from attacking the Langobards and the Franks, instead of going up there and subjugating the Geats, the Jutes, and the Danish separatists, I think we should plunder. And what we could do is we could desolate the region. I could go up and subjugate the Picts, but at the moment, I think they're kind of working towards my favour, if you know what I mean. Oh, wow, this is actually the first time the Britons have actually besieged the Picts. Okay. Like I said, the Britons are being currently preoccupied against the Picts, so they've been putting all their resources towards they're not actually trying to attack me. So we're currently in summer, so we're halfway through summer, spring, so we're nearly at winter. I'm just trying to think, would it be worth sending this army up? I do have to wait for it to replenish, because we did win a battle in the last episode, but there are some Danish separatists nearby. I don't particularly want to double time it. I'm going to have to go by sea is probably the best route for us. We're currently at war with the Geats, so we'll probably march on the Geats first. We have a ceasefire with the Jutes, and I imagine the Danish separatists here at Copenhagen. But I'm trying to think, should I sacrifice a full legion to go up there? I'll leave Flavius here to deal with some of the rebels. But is Sextus competent enough to do that? Doesn't have any siege equipment. I think I'm going to get Sextus to move up. Sorry, Flavius. He's a fantastic commander. He has got artillery. He has a lot of different... He's got a lot of spearmen. This army's got better cavalry, obviously. This one has more artillery. Yeah, I'm going to send Flavius Honorus, the Emperor, to go and uproot. And who better to send himself? Right, wasn't I saving up? Yeah, I was saving up for these as well. Instead of saving money for the Sassanids. That's what I remember. So what are we currently researching now? Oh, we're just basically going into Civic to just get some better wealth. See, look at that, you get a +5 bonus from commercial buildings. Not necessarily going to build the food emporium or the wine market or the slave market. Okay, we have some upgrades here. Let's have a look here, shall we? We'll go with minus, actually we'll go with defense, and then we'll go with food. Right, governor, we're going to go with, yeah, basically try and improve the public order if we can. We don't really need to keep the integrity all that much. Okay, and right, here's the governor as well. Put that into public order. Family tree rise. We're still waiting for Flavius as the emperor's bastard daughter to have a son with Flavius here. He has a 15-year-old son, a 13-year-old son, a 12-year-old son, and an 11-year-old son. They do come at age at 16, but you can't control political actions until they're, looks like they're 17 or 18. Flavius still shows bastard son. We still need to marry him off. He has a legitimate daughter who is married to Sextus Perennius, and he has a legitimate daughter and 2 legitimate daughters and 1 legitimate son. So that's good to see. I think we should end the turn here. So guys, if you still are enjoying this Western Roman Empire campaign, remember to leave a like. I'd really much appreciate it. I do put a lot of effort into my videos, and a simple like really does go a long way in helping my channel out and this campaign if you are still enjoying it. If you're not, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, we're frozen on the Huns. That's not good. I don't like when it freezes on factions, especially high-powering factions like that. Let's just hope we don't get attacked by a faction such as the Germantians, the Dacians, or the Lugians, while my army's in the north there. But we do have an army down in Syracuse, so that should be, hopefully, okay, we've had a bad autumn. Maybe we've left not in the right time. Maybe we need to wait, because if we get caught out there, we're going to be in a very sticky situation. So the populace has surplused. I'm going to go with the increase the undeveloped land. What can we go with? We get more public order. I'm just trying to think. Do we need more public order or need more sanitation? We'll go with more public order. I think it's best for us. Right, okay, I do want to send a spy north, because that would help us tremendously against them. Obviously, I think there's actually a Danish separatist army here. We didn't destroy that, did we? No. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flank this army over to Augusta here. We'll hold them there. We do need to repair Rotomagus. We also can upgrade. Yeah, I do need to save money so we can get some more better military buildings. Okay, let's have a look at this. It's going to take us 3 turns before we can even get close to attacking them. Well, we could go to Camalundun. That's actually an idea. So that's 2 turns, and we can hold in Camalundun. Hopefully the Britons won't think of that as a threat. But I'm sure we'll soon find out anyway. It's going to be interesting. But, yes. I do need to keep an eye on the Germantians. Hopefully we can have a battle in today's episode. I'm sure we will. There's always people coming in, hordes coming in. The Germantians want us to join war against the Dacians. And they will offer me 1,000. No. I'm sorry, I can't do that. I can't join the war against the Dacians and draw them in just in case we fight the Germantians. They're at war with the Geats, so maybe that might help them. So the Groot Hungarians and the Burgundians have declared peace, and some separatists are at war with Pontus. So a disease is being spread. Term of office, a rebellion. Okay, so we've had a rebellion in the north here. Right, so where is it? Where was the rebellion? Here, in Illyria. Do we have an army to combat with that? We have an army in the south. We actually don't have an army to deal with this. Alright. Can we still get to Camalundun? Yes, we can. There's actually this rebel army here that we have to deal with. Now, usually the Britons deal with it. However, they're preoccupied by taking out the Picts. I'm actually going to send my spy. Where was my spy? I guess I could send them over to Britannia. Maybe we could get an assassination. We could disrupt the hierarchy. He's not a very good general, but it would put a lot of discontent. A failure, anyway. Right, like I said, there's an army over here that we have to deal with. Yeah, let's double time it down there. I'm going to send my spy over there. Hopefully we could, like, stop them in their tracks before they spread. We're going to hinder, misdirect. How are we going over here in Iberia? How's the public order? It's slowly getting better, which is really nice to see. It's just taking time. Right, okay. Oh, there's even rebels here. I might actually go deal with them now, actually. I forgot about them. We'll send this army north. To Narbo, so we don't lose units. We'll go into public order, and we'll go into, I guess, minus corruption. That would help us a bit. I don't see why not. So maybe the Scandinavian invasion will be postponed for the moment. Keeps on going on to the Huns. I'm not liking this. Really should check the Germantians at the top of the next turn to see how the relationship is. I wouldn't be surprised if it is green. I would be surprised, honestly. But if it goes to neutral, I don't know if it'll go to hostile. It is degrading quite quickly. And obviously, like I said, if you watch the last couple of parts, I can't justify giving them any money. There's nothing I really can do except for join wars with them. So, which I don't really want to do. The Gepards have been destroyed. And there's been another rebellion cropped up here. And that church I recruited has been constructed. We're saving money to get better technologies. I'm going to send this down here. We're going to spend a little bit of money just hindering armies. Germantians. How's the relationship going? Yeah, it's gone down to the... It's still going down. It's still going down really quite quickly. I don't know how I can quell that. Would the Gaetulians here like some sort of negotiation? I don't think so. I've tried in the past. I don't think it's going to be likely. We're going to have to watch out for that Sassanid army if it takes Terrenium. Right, in the north here, we've got this Iberian army here, which will push up. Are we actually in range to hit it? We are. We're actually in range. It's going to be pushed back, but if they hold, we're going to have reinforcements here. So they're being pushed. We'll be able to deal with them next turn. No biggie. This army's pushing down, so I guess that army from Iberia now can still act as a bit of a, I don't know, the Gaulish army, I guess. Right, okay. This is not looking good. This army has spread really quite big. This might be the battle against the Separatists. Or hinder, because assassinated. We have hindered them, which is great. And I think we're going to deal with them. I think that's going to be the battle of today's episode. Looking at the Geats there, moving units. Right, let's fight these guys. They're being pushed back. Let's fight these Roman separatists on the field. Looking at them, they have one lot of spearmen. I have to pause and read it out now because my computer is so fucking good. It loads it so quick, so I don't have the time to read it out. I know it's totally a first world problem. We also have reinforcements from the Britons. They're bringing up some units as well, 2 units. It's just basically a garrison build. There's no point in reading it out. So, they have 2 lots of swordsmen, 1 lot of spear, 2 lots of crossbowmen, 5 lots of cavalry, which is really gonna put us to the test. 1 lot of onagers, we have 1 lot of onagers, 2 lots of scorpions, and we have 2 lots of scorpions as well. But we have spearmen to combat with that. So let's fight this on the field. You might be wondering, how do I get Scorpios when I haven't unlocked the technology of the buildings? And I also have onagers. It's because when you replenish your troops, obviously you have the option when you win a battle, you can replenish, you can execute, or you can release. I think that's an option. But, yes, the more when you take on troops, you have a high chance of getting siege equipment. So that's why I'm really quite lucky that I actually have onagers, and I was able to replace and not have mercenary onagers and just have onagers. So it's a really crazy upkeep. Okay, we have the high ground here, and the Britons are pushing on what flank? They're pushing from here. They're pushing from down top of the hill. Okay, that's really quite interesting. So we have the high ground. Our ballista is going to do a lot better than theirs. We don't actually have that much cavalry. So what I'm thinking is trying to flank them if we can. Try get them down here, and then if we got any cover, yeah, because if we get some cover, they'll be concealed. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep them there to the majority of the battle, and then we'll engage the artillery. Yeah. Okay, that's probably the best we're going to guess it. I don't think we're going to get much better than that behind those enemy lines there. No, that's pretty good. because they have artillery superiority, but they have cav, so there's that. Right, front line, we're going to be pushing the majority of them up. We'll spread them out. Go here. As we are Roman, I still want to keep a pretty thick line. I don't want to make it too thin. Right, okay, we'll put 2 lots of spear on each flank to prepare for cavalry charging. We will put the skirmishers between, try center them a little bit more locally. Yeah, it's not really center, but it's going to have to do, I guess. Right, okay, we're going to move my front line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the onagers and the ballista and the onagers up. They are on fire at will. And then we have my fantastic emperor, who is a 10-star commander. Look at him, looks absolutely badass. Okay, let's start the battle. So I'm going to try and group, and we're going to move up. Is it shift to hold the line? Yes. Alright, let's move up, lads. Reinforcements have arrived, and because there's not many skirmishers there, we'll reform. Looks like everyone is still concealed. We'll try hit those Legos there. We're going to go with a fire. With the ballista, we can't actually change it. Actually, what's the range of the ballista? You can't tell specifically. But here are the British reinforcements. We have a strong tie to Britain, obviously, because they rebelled, but hopefully here today they'll be fighting with us. Right. Is their army moving at all? No, it doesn't look like it. Might try to get their general if we've got any range. But moving the ballista down alongside my infantry here. Okay, general will push up. They're not in range. I wish I could get a cavalry unit for him. I prefer cavalry generals instead of infantry. I don't know about you guys. Well, they're going to engage them. They're flanking pretty hard. I guess we could wait. We could get them to engage if we really wanted to. But we're going to have to neutralize their cavalry before I send in my own. Right, looks like the ballista and whatnot are still in range. So we're going to try to take this high ground here from them. There's a bit of a high ground point there. And then we'll hold from this side. And we'll kind of angle my spearmen that way. Should be pretty good. It's a really cool battle. I'm really going to enjoy this, I think. Right, my ballista are being engaged. I think we're probably better off getting them up on the brow of this hill here. Because they're going to be hitting into forest and they're downhill at the moment. Onagers particularly won't matter because obviously they have they really like... not velocity, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's velocity. But they're going to tear up their general. Hopefully we can get some kills. They've clustered. Oh, that is perfect. We killed 50 men in that first volley. Holy shit. Alright. Looks like they're scorpions. Are they... Wait, are they scorpions? They are scorpions. I thought they were ballista. Ballista are bigger. Right. They have artillery superiority, like I said. So what we're going to do is we're going to charge. We're going to charge and get right up in their business as quickly as possible. I'm going to keep my general back here to help protect them if need be. Skirmishers, I need to be toggled on skirmish mode. And we're moving. We're moving our spearmen up to deal with them. Right, onagers continue to fire at their general. Might even get you just to hit this cluster in here now. Once their cavalry starts engaging my front line, what we're going to do is we're going to flank my cavalry around. They might be too far out of the battle to actually be effective. Maybe. They can't actually get up on top of this ridge. I didn't notice that. Right, I think it's time to move in my cavalry now. And I might even put these guys on melee mode to go deal with them. Right, engage these. These guys are foolish as hell. Why would you run into spearmen? You're going to absolutely rinse them. They're running now. Right, skirmishers move up. Try hit their crossbowmen, hit the gaps there. Those ballista are in range now, so we'll go with a barrage along with these guys. What's the button to... I still haven't figured this out. What's the button to go to first person? Right, my cavalry's coming now, and it's going to hit these onagers from behind. Perfect stuff. They've done their job superbly. Right, keep hitting them. Everyone's nearly on a full retreat. Get the last of the spearmen to hit those cavalry. My cavalry's engaging the crossbowmen. Run out of there, lads. Okay, I'm going to get my artillery to halt, and the enemy general is dead, and a victory. We're going to run these guys down as quickly as possible. Actually, there's no point. Let's just end the battle. Decisive victory. Really quite happy with the result. If I say so myself, that was a really solid battle. Tactically, we outnumbered them, even from that little ridge. The Britons lost 12. It'll be interesting to see how many they actually killed, but why couldn't the garrison from Camaladunum come? So there were a couple left, mostly their infantry, which is probably not the best part. But what we're going to do is we're going to take on warriors, which will replenish. It also gives us a chance, like I said, we could actually take on some more infantry. We don't have any spots, so it's not going to happen. We'll quickly run down the last of these rebels, and then we're going to make our march to Scandinavia. We will raise and destroy the Geats first. Then we'll go with the Jutes. And then I think we'll go with the Danish separatists and then the Jutes. We'll go with the Geats, yeah. Because we have a peace treaty with the Jutes, which happened not too long ago. But that's going to help Britannia. So we're going to head straight there. So 2 more turns. We're currently in spring. We're out of winter, so we should be able to get there quite quickly. Now, my spy as well, once he gets movement points, will move over maybe to Alabu. But military-wise, we still need to run down these Gaelic separatists. We will in the next turn. We have this army over here to deal with these Illyrian rebels popping up. My spy is in range. He has blocked them. We still have my army down in Syracuse to defend if the Comantians rise up against us. And we do have to keep an eye on these Sassanid vassal army. But nevertheless, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. I really do appreciate it. And remember to leave a like if you haven't, subscribe as well. My name has been Simpzy. Hope you've enjoyed the video and stay tuned for more Total War content on my channel, Simpzy Total War. Goodbye.